All right, everybody. Happy Friday. Big waves to you. Thankful November. Hey, so got a couple of things I want to share with you this morning. One is we're going to start occasionally on Friday, taking a little bit of time to go through the month of November and just share, like in just a word or two, what you're thankful for. Okay. So think about that over the next few weeks as we're coming on here, because we all have so much to be thankful for. I mean, so much. But sometimes you got to be reminded, through this busy world, through the ups and downs. And how many of you sometimes, and this has nothing to do with the word today, maybe it's work, maybe it's your profession, maybe it's finances, maybe it's your health, maybe it's relationships, but something goes wrong and it's like the most doom and gloom. The sky's falling in your mind. It's all going down the tubes. And then something happens and it snaps you into being reminded of how many thankful things you have to be grateful for. It's just incredible. It's incredible. I think about my kids and how thankful I am and grateful I am. I got them. And so I hope we all remember on those tough days, we stop, take a big deep breath and go, you know what? I got so much to be thankful for. So the word for today was brought to us by Miss Arlene, probably one of the smartest people I've ever met in my entire life. Arlene. She's married to probably one of the greatest guys in the world, Enos. He puts up with a lot. No, I didn't say that. Just kidding. No, I love Arlene. But Arlene wants the word kindness. And me and her go back and forth. We aggravate each other a lot. So the word is kindness. And if you look at the definition of kindness, it's having a friendly or generous nature or attitude, helpful to others. Where would you find yourself right now in this season for you? That's where I thought about it this morning with myself. I've had times where I've been too busy to be kind. I've had times when I've passed people on the street and hadn't spoke. I've had times where I've walked through the doors and I just had to get to where I was going and I didn't extend the door open to the next person. Like, we just get so busy that sometimes we overlook the little things of just being kind. And I'm just being honest with you about me. What about you? And I came across this morning. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Just a smile, just a card, just a text, just a phone call, just looking over Sue, just looking over to that coworker, like right over the cubicle, and you go, hey, just want to tell you, hope you have a good day today. Just something very, very small. Maybe a reach out and go, hey, just want to let you know you're my person. You ever thought to do that with relationships? Hey, just want to let you know I appreciate you. You're my person. You're the one I want to spend my life with. So changes somebody's day. Doesn't matter how small it is. Doesn't mean you got to give away all your money, all your possessions to be kind. So where I went is some words that we could live by that could surround kindness. Think about this. I think about Randy today as he's at work, or I think about Sue as at work, or some of you's going to work. Can you be compassionate? Somebody's having a tough day. Can you be compassionate? Can you show benevolence? Okay. Maybe it's standing, getting that cup of coffee, and the person behind you just ordered a cup of coffee, and you go, you know what? I think I'm going to buy their coffee today. Maybe it's benevolence at church. Maybe it's benevolence in your community. I don't know. Thoughtful. Just thinking that I'm going to reach out to somebody and say, just the thoughtfulness. Sympathetic. Somebody lost a loved one. What can I do? Can I send the flowers? Can I send a card? Can I send something? I don't know. Like being sympathetic, gentle. Somebody's having a tough day. Can I just be gentle? Now I think about myself, and sometimes if it doesn't fit my timeline, like where I need it, I'm selfish, right? We're selfish humans. So sometimes I'm not as gentle as I need to be because I'm not in the right frame of mind when that person needs me to be gentle. Does that make sense? And then the last is just overall, be nice. If I just walk through the world, be nice, like I'm going to make so many people happy around me. But here's what it does for me, and I'll end with this. It actually, the good Lord says, hey, if you'll just be kind, I'm going to give you like all of these good things in life. If you'll just be kind, no matter how small the kindness is. I'm going to boost your feelings in the area of confidence if you're kind to people. I'm going to boost your feelings in the area of feeling like you're in control when you're kind to people. I'm going to boost your area of happiness. I'm going to make you more happy if you're more kind. And last but not least, I'm going to create more optimism in your life if you're more kind to the world around you. So all those things I looked at this morning and I thought, man, there's so many things that line up that if we would just go through the day looking for opportunities to show kindness, no matter how small, there's so many rewards on the back end of that. So, Andrea, I'll turn it to you.
Well, that was a beautiful lesson this morning, Coach. So thank you for that one. And the quote that I found was 3 things in human life are important. The first is to be kind. The second is to be kind. And the third is to be kind. And that's Henry James. And I thought, man, isn't that the truth? Like, if we just walk around trying to throw kindness around like it's confetti, what would we create in this world? And so I looked into what are some simple things that we can do in order to be kind. And the first one is smile. And I actually just read this like within the last 2 weeks. And it was there was a study, and I love these studies, but it was a study where they had just random people on the street, and the one person would smile at them. So, the people would do a variety of things. So one, they would make eye contact, but just a neutral face. One, they would make eye contact and smile. And one, they would look right through them, like they didn't even exist, right? Like you all see that, you pass people. I call it the California way to like pass somebody on the sidewalk. There's not another person there. I'm just walking, right? But if people were smiled at, so then after this happened, after that interaction, they had another person like farther down that was asking for help with something. I don't remember all the details. The people that were smiled at helped out like 8 times out of 10. The people that were ignored completely never helped that other person. And I don't remember the ones that were just made eye contact. Maybe they did something in the middle. But I think about the ripple of kindness we could create so easily by just flashing our teeth at people in a good way, right? But if we just smiled at people, imagine that the next person they come across needs something, they're in a better headspace, they feel more connected with the community, and they want to help. So go smile, share that kindness. Next is to listen. And we're all busy, we're all distracted. We all, maybe I'm speaking about myself, have the attention span of a gnat. But if we can slow down a little bit and truly listen, that is a kindness we can give to others. Because doesn't it feel great? Like when you got a silly little story to share, or a little complaining to do or something, and you just want to share, And that when that person truly listens to you, man, doesn't it make you feel like great as a human? And we can do that for others. Next is physical touch. So, I think about when we're in a group of people and we don't want to be creepers, but like when somebody kind of gives you that little touch on the hand or a side squeeze or just a little bit of connection, it's a small kindness and it feels great. So if you've got people in your life, yes, flash your teeth. If you've got people in your life that you can share a little kindness in that way, do it. Just a little bit of, non-creepy touch. Next is invite. So invite people into your tribe. And, many of us have our social circle and we have our connections and we have the people that we're used to being around, that sometimes we can get stuck in that. But go find somebody new and invite them in. Find somebody new to love on and bring into your group. I think about, we have such a fun group when we come to events and we watch this. Like, it's so neat to see that people open and they expand their circle to invite the other people in. And I love that because it's such a kindness. Next is to write. Send out a little kind email or a kind little text message, or heck, do you remember when you used to put letters in the mail? Like how much fun that is. And I'm thinking about my niece. She's in a new area. Like, I bet she would appreciate a little bit of kindness in the mail. So go send a card to somebody. Next is to compliment. So who's good at this is my daughter. She always finds something good about somebody, like a stranger, somebody checking us out, whatever, like at a grocery store. She's like, oh, your earrings are so cute, or your hair looks nice today. Or like she finds something authentic that she can give them a little compliment on. And doesn't it feel good when somebody does that to you? I had somebody say they liked my crazy silver hair the other day. And I was like, I felt like I was like 6 feet tall. I was so proud, right? That they said such kindness. Next is to help. Help without being asked. Someone in a practical way. Pick up some trash, bring a meal, volunteer, teach a skill, but find a way to help somebody in your life, close to you, separated, whatever, somebody in your community, but find a way to help. Next is encourage. So go send somebody a little love today when they're feeling down, right? They're feeling unmotivated. Maybe they got like the 17th no for that moment. So go say, hey, good job. We're so proud of you for keep going. But that encouragement, it's so powerful and it means so much. Next is to forgive, right? Find somebody to forgive today. We talk about this frequently. We've all hurt somebody. Oh, don't you hate it? I hate it. Like, I know there's people in my life, I've hurt their feelings. I've done mean things, like not on purpose, I promise, but I have. So go try to apologize, but go create some forgiveness for the people that harmed you, because I bet they would really like you to let that go too. And then lastly, love. Go find somebody to tell that you love them. And I'll say this is something that Coach has brought into my world. I would never, like, my family wouldn't say I love you. Like, we're not those kind of people. Like, we love each other, but you're not going to hear about it. And Coach, you ever notice, like, he's like, you leave a event, like a, party, whatever, you get off the phone, he's like, love you, love you, love you. And it becomes part of your culture. And I tell everybody I love them now. And I love everybody. And it is such a kindness that to receive and such a kindness to give. So that's what I had today. I got chatty. Sorry about that, Coach. But I love you guys. Thanks for your patience.
It was great. It was great. Yeah. Yeah. It's, the whole love thing is funny because when you first do it, everybody's like, weirded out. And it's like, it's okay. The more you do it, it's like, it becomes a little more comfortable. So, but I don't think we can give enough love in this world. So, I think that's part of it, but we love you guys. We're grateful for you. We hope you have an amazing weekend. And
God bless you.
Is it time change this weekend?